Hi, welcome back to The Couch with Joy. Thank y'all again for joining me. We're gonna dive right into it because this is a pretty dope subject. I allow people to go to my website and send me questions, stories, anything. If they need advice or need answers, they can hit me up, right? So if you go to CREATIVEENERGY.LIFE, you could do the same. Send me your questions and I'm here to help you out in anything, okay? So I wanna share a question that I got from one of my people. I call them my people. And we're gonna dive into it. So she says, how do women balance the masculine and feminine energy that comes with building, creating, and managing our businesses and families? As a woman, I naturally want to be soft and delicate. But lately I've noticed how much I've had to step into my divine masculine as a protective defense mechanism that honestly only serves me well at work. And that's only sometimes. Putting it down hasn't always been the easiest thing to do, especially when you're always being pulled on to dictate, call shots, and calm other spheres when yours are raging. How can we balance, and how can we make sure our divine feminine isn't left in the cold? Y'all, when I read that, I was like, yes. Y'all, this is important. We have to learn how to balance that divine feminine energy because the world needs it. If everybody's hard up, then who's gonna love and nurture whoever needs to be nurtured back to life? And that's what women are really here for. Divine feminine energy is free, it's flowing, it's creative, it likes to be. And that divine masculine energy is very powerful. It is strong, it is logic. It's like the stiff pole that women dance around, literally, and how beautiful and how she's flowing, and it looks like art, but the pole never moves and she knows that it's not gonna go anywhere. And that's literally how the energies are within our bodies. That masculine grounds us and that feminine keeps us airy and flowy and free. And we have to protect that and keep it. So I have a few ways in which you can keep that feminine energy going and not lose it. My first thing is indulge in self-reflection. Start to really look at who you are. When you're feeling like, and I've been there, I'm building and I'm creating things and it's time consuming. It really, really is. And I have to really sit sometimes, like when I feel like when I'm feeling not so womanly, I'll say that, not so feminine. And working can get you there because you have to call the shots. You have to say, hey, I want this here. You have to be sure it's not free and flowing sometimes. We got to get it done. And as women, we want to be able to drop that. And sometimes when we do it so much, it's hard to. So self-reflection, you sitting in the mirror and going, this is a beautiful woman in front of me, and bringing and calling yourself back to it. Call yourself back to it. It's not the easiest thing to do at the beginning, especially when you've been working for a very long time, or working on anything or creating anything or managing a family, and you holding anything that you're doing that has left your divine feminine in the cold. We just gonna call it on back. Okay? So self-reflection, indulge in it. Ask yourself, who are you? What does your life mean to you as a woman? And feel that, okay? That's the first one. So write that down. Indulge in self-reflection. Number 2, embrace receiving. As women with the overly masculine energy, and that doesn't mean manly, like, you know, how people make it seem, but when your logical person is outshining the playful person, you know, that's why we're not gonna go that far. When your logical person outshines that playful person, we just need to balance it. We need to balance it. We can't just leave this playfulness out and only do work. It's not healthy for you. So embrace receiving. As women, we are natural receivers. It's how we were created. We were created to receive. And when we start giving, which is what we do naturally as well, we give, it's okay to receive sometimes. And when we're in a position as the boss or the CEO or the founder of, we are so used to giving instructions and giving our goals and giving the vision and making sure that everybody's following suit. It is time for you to sit and receive. And that can be love. Receive the love when people see you working hard and they go, hey, let me help you out. Receive it. Don't say, I got it. In this season, we're going to start receiving. We're going to start receiving the help that we've been praying for and been seeking. And we deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve that help. So we're going to embrace receiving. So indulge in self-reflection and start embracing receiving. You deserve to get the love, the support, the money. You deserve it. Okay? So number 3, be playful and spontaneous. When you start noticing that you're not feeling playful, go play. Go do something you like to do. We all need rest, and that means rest from work, rest from stress, rest from it all. Take some time to be spontaneous and just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this today. I'm gonna go to the park and walk, or I'm gonna go to that paint shop that I like to go buy paintings, or I'm gonna go buy me a plant. That's what I do. I'm real spontaneous with the plant buying. It gets out of hand sometimes. But be spontaneous and playful, because that feminine energy is playful. That's why men love us so much, because we're playful. Anywho, be playful, and not because it's productive or you gotta do it for Instagram or something. Be playful just because. Be spontaneous just because. Do something out the ordinary that you just love to do, okay? So, indulge in self-reflection, embrace receiving, and be playful and spontaneous. Number 4, you have to dive into your femininity. You got to dive into that word, okay? How do I dive into that, Joy? I'm hard up right now. I feel like I'm the boss. I feel like I'm being the man. I feel like I'm taking on too much. For you, who sent me that story, beautiful though, you know, because you express yourself perfectly. And when you know how you really feel and you're tapped into your emotions about it, I'm telling you, all the answers come. So when you dive into your feminine side, what does that look like? I got a friend, Jasmine. She taught me how to dive into mine. And literally, she wears heels. Heels was my first knock on. Ooh, boy. I'm diving into that feminine energy now. You feel different when you put on some heels. Wear some heels. And I mean, she had on heels while she was loading the dishwasher. And I was like, I'm doing that. And I promise you, the more I did it, I became softer. And even on days where I just felt this is gonna be a meeting, I know I'm gonna dive into my masculine a bit more than I would like right now, I put on something real sexy, really sexy, you know? And make sure that part of me when I walk in is still, both of them are balanced. And I mean, when they're balanced, y'all, you are empowered beyond no end. When you can, and they're in there together, it's amazing. And it's an amazing feeling. And you can accomplish a lot when they're not off balance. So diving into that is hanging out with girlfriends, putting on those heels, putting on some sexy music to get you in the mood of you. Yeah? And show compassion. That's what when we show compassion or we helping a girlfriend, that's you diving into that. That's you tapping into it. You know, so stay there, dive into your feminine energy. Do not forget that she exists. Do not forget that she exists. She is there, and she loves to come on out. Okay? Women, when their masculine energy is a bit too much, we can be very rude and just kind of standoffish, like, nah, you know how that is. And we don't want that energy. So when they're balanced, you're right where you need to be, okay? If you're having issues balancing and you may have way too much feminine and not enough masculine, or maybe a whole lot of masculine and not enough feminine, and you say, Joe, I just want it to be even. I want to be able to handle both. I am here to help you, and we can help you on that journey of becoming balanced all the way around. Hit my website and book you a session with me, a coaching session. We're an individual session, and we'll get you together. I'm gonna put you in some heels though, I'm telling you now. If you want any person, okay, because I'm here for all people. If you want your feminine energy to be up, I got something for you. I sure do. So y'all hit me up, and I hope that this has helped. Can I say them again? We're gonna indulge in self-reflection. We're gonna embrace receiving. It's okay to receive sometimes and not just give. We're gonna be playful and spontaneous, and we're gonna dive into feminine energy. That's what we're gonna do, okay? So I hope this helped you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.